it's me BB. Welcome back to my channel. Today is another Sunday and I'm making FIIRIIR. FIIRIIR means fried fish, and this is how I make it. First, I have here 2 Sea Bream fish, and the first thing I'm going to do with them, I'm going to slice them so they're gonna be easier to eat and faster to cook. And this dish is very popular in Senegal. It's usually served around dinner time. Plus, you can use any kind of fish you like. If you like some tilapia, red snappers, as long as they are about this size of this sea bream, that will work. So once you're done with the slicing, next step is to marinate these fishes. And we're going to marinate them all the way to the bones. That's why we have here some jumbo, black pepper, little bit of onions, and some garlic. And about this manual food processor, I received a few messages last week from you guys on where to buy it from. The guy who used to make it for me, he went into retirement and I cannot find somebody else. Also, I did make some research on eBay and Amazon about them. And when you do the research, don't look under manual food processor. You want to try to look under mortar and pestle, and you're going to have some quite few choices to pick from. They're not quite like mine, but they're kind of similar. And I will put more information right down in the description box on where you can find them. So once you're done mashing the garlic mixture, you're going to add a little bit of Dijon mustard just to smooth everything out, and it's going to add another nice flavor. Then you're going to take a mixture, scoop a little bit at a time, and start seasoning the fish. You want to coat the fish with the seasoning, and the most important part is you want to season it all the way to the bones. And this is what it looks like once it's done. And you want to cover it with a paper towel or like a plate and let it sit there for at least a good 1 hour. So here we have one sweet potato, and I usually add potatoes too as well, but I ran out today. And we're going to slice them perfectly, and the only way we can do that is when we use a mandolin, and this is what the mandolin looks like. And we're going to slice them. Once you're done slicing them, you're gonna cook it right away. If not, you have to drop them into some water to avoid them turning brown, and this is what they look like when they are done slicing. Next, it's time to fry them, and we have here some hot vegetable oil. We add some salt and start dropping the sweet potatoes one at a time. It will not take long at all to cook, and you're gonna have to use a fork and to flip them around. Make sure all sides are cooked, and once they are done cooking, just remove them and lay them on a paper towel just to make sure it's not gonna have lots of oil. So right after the sweet potatoes were done, I dropped the 2 fishes right in there, and the bottom side is already cooked. It took about 5 minutes, so you wanna go ahead and flip it. So before you flip them, you wanna make sure separate them with the fork gently. If not, you're not going to be able to flip them. Once they are separated, you can go ahead and flip them. And they took about, like I said, 4 to 5 minutes to cook on a very high heat setting. And when you flip them too, the oil is popping everywhere. So you just want to be a little careful with that just to avoid getting burned. Once you're done with the fishes, now it's time to start plating, and this is what my plating look like. I added some tomatoes and the bell pepper. They're gonna serve as cup holders, and I did some lime slices too. I used the mandolin to get the perfect size. And what you see here is the homemade mayo that I make from scratch with some egg yolks. I will put the link right on the description box so you can see how I make this homemade mayo. And this is a tomato onion sauce that I made off camera too. And I'm going to drop those inside these bell peppers. They're gonna serve as cup holders, and these 2 cup holders going to be edibles. That's the nice part about it. And this is some little bit of chopped parsley just to garnish it a little bit more as well. And this is what our beautiful plate looks like. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you back here next Sunday for another video. Bye.